Hello, my name is Elijah Davis, and today we're going to take a look at how we can manage connector state through the Fivetran API and Postman specifically. So for this demo, I'm going to use a SDK video test connection that I've got up and running. Its connection ID is overstep composing. I can see it's running, and it's had a few successful syncs. So once this concludes, we are going to check state. Great. The connection is finished syncing, so we can go check the state using the Fivetran API. So I'm going to run into Postman, and I'm going to pull in the Fivetran collection from the documentation. And we can see the Fivetran Postman collection, and we just downloaded that. Imported it into Postman, and now I'm going to run a git on the connection state, and I'm going to pass the connection ID. The connection ID is found in the Setup tab under Fivetran Connection ID. I will then submit a request, and I can see that that sync just completed successfully and updated my cursor. Now let's say I needed to roll this back to the beginning of the year because I need to do a new sync to pull in more data and send this to my end users. So I'm going to build a payload to update that cursor object inside of the connection. Same thing, I'm going to submit, and hey, it can't work because the connection is still running. So we need to pause the connection before we patch the state. So I'm just going to use the connections endpoint with my connection ID and just pass one key to tell it to pause. So I'm going to pause that connection, and I'll see that it is now successfully paused. And I will now go patch the connection, and I can see that it successfully updated the state. I can further validate this by running another git, and I can see January 1st, 2025. Now, I can then jump back to the Fivetran UI and just execute a sync now, and it's going to pick up from where that state cursor is designated. So in this example, January 1st, 2025. So this is one way to do it using Postman and the Fivetran API. In the next video, I will show how to do this using Python.